The eviction moratorium in the state of Illinois is ending. So is the national one. That means that beginning August 1st, landlords in Illinois will be able to start filing evictions in court. Those evictions could be enforced as early as September 1st.
With the Delta variant rising, we're going to be possibly putting a lot of people out on the street, putting people into shelters and all that, which is not what we want to see. It's also right before school that many of these families that are going to be facing eviction are going to have children.
Tenants' rights groups say several thousand families could be at risk of eviction. This as Governor J.B. Pritzker is gradually phasing out the eviction moratorium implemented during the pandemic.
Landlords are able to file evictions in court starting August 1st. They cannot be enforced until September 1st. Many courts will have a busy docket.
Terry Ross is the executive director of Illinois Legal Aid Online. She is worried about an avalanche of evictions and what may follow.
I think the last thing that anybody wants is to have mass evictions and have buildings that are empty and can't be rented to because they don't want to rent to people who have just been evicted.
Ross says small landlords who are able to get forbearances on their mortgages may be able to give more leeway to renters. John Bartlett from the Metropolitan Tenants organization says Illinois' eviction moratorium phase out is happening too soon.
There's still a lot of money of rental assistance that's out there that has not been able to get to people yet.
A second round of federal assistance includes $500 million. The cutoff to apply has passed, but the Illinois Housing Development Authority is still distributing the money directly to landlords who apply jointly with tenants. The agency tells the I-Team that so far about $180 million has gone out the door, with about $320 million more to go.
I think another month would be great because, that way, then we'll be talking maybe by the end of September, maybe 80 to 90% of that money being out and spent.
Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton tells the I-Team that the governor's office has worked closely with the Illinois Supreme Court on its decision to phase out the moratorium, adding that judges will review where tenants and landlords are in the process of getting that rental assistance before proceeding with an eviction. The governor's office also saying there are several millions more in federal funds available through other state agencies. You can still apply for that money right now by going to IllinoisRentalAssistance.org. And what should you do if you get that eviction notice?
So the first thing to do is to try to negotiate with your landlord. Know what your rights are. You have to be served in a particular way when you are given an eviction notice.
Ross says a notice must be given in person to an adult who lives in the residence. After a certain number of attempts are made to give notice in person, it can be posted on a door. In the city of Chicago, renters have additional protections.
There's a law in Chicago, the COVID-19 Eviction Protection Act, that does require landlords to try to negotiate with their tenants in reaching some sort of an agreement payment plan.
Check with your municipality to see what protections it may have. You can reach out to organizations in this story for information on obtaining free legal eviction help. Those links on our website.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.